Order 66 left a lot of bad memories in Darth Vader's mind, and after the decimation of the Jedi Order, not many would believe that Vader wanted to return to the former Jedi Temple anytime soon. Sidious, however, his now Sith Master, had different plans. The timeline for this is not sure, whether it is days after Order 66, weeks, or perhaps a month or two. Vader returned from a scuffle with a Jedi Master, taking his lightsaber and then returning to Coruscant to repair his suit and in turn heal his wounds. It is exactly around that time that within the former Jedi Temple an intruder had entered, adorning a black cloak. He remembered lies, gazing upon the uniform of the Jedi Temple Guardian, walking around these halls freely. It didn't take long for Darth Sidious to inform Lord Vader that an intruder had entered the Jedi Temple, and he was to head there immediately and deal with this perpetrator. The intruder, in fact, had gone straight for the archives, the Jedi library, where he was keen on learning every little secret about Jedi history and Sith history all in the same. Vader had now officially entered the Jedi Temple, donning his dark suit. The mysterious figure finally had achieved what he wanted. Nobody would interfere with him gaining knowledge. No one was left to do that, except he was wrong. Vader ignited his now red blade, stunning the intruder momentarily, as he didn't expect to see such a menacing figure now blocking his way again into knowledge. After a measly scuffle, Vader pushes the dark figure, but what we quickly learn is that this mysterious hooded person was the Grand Inquisitor, obsessed with gaining knowledge, but he was always stopped in doing that by Jakas the New, the head librarian. What the Grand Inquisitor didn't know is that Vader was the now apprentice of Emperor Palpatine. He was a Sith Lord. Grand Inquisitor was admittedly arrogant in his approach, thinking that he would make quick work of Vader, but instead Vader made quick work out of him. Making things even more depressing for the Grand Inquisitor, it only took this long, according to Vader, because he was simply testing his suit. Since he was still testing his suit, or his newly repaired suit, by this we can kind of assume that the timeline between Order 66, when Vader last entered the Jedi Temple and slaughtered the Jedi, and now that he was sent to deal with the Grand Inquisitor, the time span within these occurrences had to be really short. It is not explicitly explained or said how much time had passed between these two events, but what we are definitely sure of is that this is the first time that Vader had returned to the Jedi Temple after Order 66. We can also assume that memories flooded within the mind of Vader. All of these halls were cleared up and cleansed by Vader and his clones, his 501st Legion. If we were to assume how much Vader hated his past, seeing that it took decades for him to return to Tatooine and so forth, he was bound to return to the Jedi Temple sooner than later, but I wouldn't have guessed that it would be this soon. Remember, this is probably mere weeks after Order 66. It shows the loyalty that Vader had towards Sidious. Whatever his master said went, without hesitation. Personal feelings or emotions was not part of the mission in any time or case. And Vader's first visit back inside the Jedi Temple proves this. But of course, I would love to know, what do you guys think about all of this? Did Vader return too soon, or should we have seen Vader take more time into returning in such an emotional place for him, a place where he basically grew up? Talk to me down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you until then.